Today we are doing a tour of a typical Owambo traditional homestead. So this is the entrance. I'm just going to do a voiceover just to show you what this homestead is all about. So as you enter, right, you see the wooden detail. Everything here is made out of wood, and we do have rooms. Each and every room basically has a name in this homestead. So first and foremost, we are going to look into the room where we pound the mahangu, or the pearl millet, right? It's called osheni, and this is where actually the ladies, the women, actually pound the mahangu and prepare the grains for flour to eat. All right, and up there you see it's the wooden sticks that are used to pound the mahangu with. All right, so this is a very well ventilated room, and they can actually fit a lot of people, you know. And yeah, so yeah guys, over here we do have another mobile mortar. This is a mortar which can be used you know, even anywhere else, right? So we do have the guava tree over here, and we are heading towards another room in this house. Okay, so as you can see, it's very clean, it's very quiet, and that is a typical Owambo homestead. So right here we do have Ondudaya Amati. This is actually the sleeping hut for the gents, okay, the sleeping hut for the gentlemen, right? So as sophisticated as it should be, there is obviously a door, and as you open to enter, as you can see the sign, no girls. How ironic actually, right? As you can see, the typical male room, all right, just the bed and the table, you know, not a lot of stuff actually. And by the way, this is a show house somewhere in northern Namibia. I will link the details down below. All right, and over here we do have the olupale. This is actually the gathering place or space for the male and the guest, actually, to receive the guest, and also the male gatherings, like, you know. So over this side we do have where we receive the visitors, and in the middle we do have where the head of the house is seated, always seated, and there is actually the other side where sometimes it can be the guest, or sometimes it can be just those that are not so regarded as important, basically. Yes, that is Owambo for you. So right over here we do have what we call you know, this is actually just another chair again. I mean, yes, it's a wooden chair, and over here we have this detail where they keep the cow heads. You know, actually signifies the wealth of the head of the house. And that one is basically just called, what is it called? I think it's just ohipamba, you know. All right, so here we do have Ondudaya Kadona, which is translated as the ladies' room. Okay, so we do have here typical Owambo homestead where the ladies or the girls actually sleep together, especially if they are of a certain age. You know, this bed fits them all. They can be 4 or 5, and as you can see, this beautiful mat over here, if there are too many, then obviously the mat will be just on the ground, and then they can lie down there. These rooms are actually so comfortable, all right, and they actually provide really great comfort during both the summer and the winter. So right over here is my favorite spot. It's called Olukala. This over here, that's the basically, yeah, we will come back to that. Now we are heading to the or eluwo, all right, eluwo or epata. Okay, this is where the women prepare the food. This is basically the kitchen. Okay, and as you can see, this is the storage, not the storage, but the hut where where the women prepare the food in case it's raining. Over there we do have a clay pot, and as you can see, the pot over there on the stove, just for the display. All right, and heading over here we do have something very interesting, which is called the the hut for making beer, or the section for making traditional beer. This is a very, very important a division in the homestead, because this is where everything happens whenever there is oshitufi, or there is, you know, a function in the household. So this over here is the pantry, the traditional pantry, where the women keep the water, the sorghum, the millet, the flour, everything like that. And over here you see a traditional basket, and it's actually filled with mahango seeds. Mahango seeds is pearl millet. Okay, so yeah guys, over here we do have that drum, that black drum over there, where you can actually store. And yeah, just right there, there's a calabash. I'm actually, my voice might be behind, but I'm trying my best. All right, so over here we do have another room here, and you can see it's locked. And guys, if I can tell you one thing about Owambo homestead, our rooms most of the times they need to be locked, because honey, you need to protect your assets. Okay, yes, you do need to protect that, because sometimes there are like 15 or 16 people in one homestead, of which some of these people are visitors, and you just gotta be so vigilant. All right, as I was saying, we do have this, you know, the rooms are actually just having tags. Okay, yeah, and we do have a sleeping hut over there. The tags are basically, like I said, this is a display homestead. It's actually in a beautiful location in northern Namibia. And if you are in Namibia right now, you can just go ahead to Olukonda and just check this out. All right, it's beautiful, and it's really just brings back the cultural memories and all of that stuff. All right, so let's get right into this. This is the Olukala. It's basically the passage. Okay, Onkala, yeah, it's basically the passage where the visitors and the guests can just walk through. And sometimes when there's a feast in the house, you know, you just hang around there. Okay, so that over there, oh, I just missed it, it's Oshinyanga. And then we have over here, we do have another hut, and it's called the hut of the meetings place, right? It's the heart of the meeting place, where the guests come, and it's actually really great to receive your guest in such a beautiful and spacious room. Okay, so we do have another hut over here, and this one is basically just like an entrance, right? It's a hut, but it's like an entrance. It's like a toll gate, you know. This is where you pass to enter the other side, which is actually the head of the house's room, you know, or they call him the house head. Yeah, so yeah, this is another room for the guest. There is just a mattress there. When I remember the room, I mean yeah, when I remember that name, I'll actually come back, and then I'll just let you know what, in this context, what the person who keeps the house, not a housekeeper, but the head of the house basically is called. All right, so over here we do have the traditional grain storage, you know, basket, and it's actually, it has a hut built over it to protect it from the sun, from the rain, from the cold, and all of that stuff. So grain here can be stored for up to 5 years, right? But then now they do have special mechanisms to just preserve, so that it can, you know, just stay longer. Okay, so I can see that we are you know, we are heading to another room over here. This is actually just Ondodai Ketha. This one is the storage room for just basically just anything. Ikefa is like storage boxes, so it's just that is it here, right? And we do have another room over here. This one is basically just the room. It's supposed to be the room of the Onsamane, which is the man, right? But as you can see, there's some stuff there, and yeah, so yeah guys, just, you know, this is Oshugunda, the crow. Basically it's outside there, but it's just projecting like inside. It seems as if it's inside, but it's actually outside. So basically where you can hear the animals, you know, they will wake you up and stuff like that. So we also have another hut over here, and it's, you know guys, the Owambo homestead, right? Yeah, this one is Oshugunda Shutana. Okay, as you can see, right, it's the other side, right? When you get out of the, when you exit, you actually see that. Yeah. So yeah, guys, we have come to the end of the tour. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.